Hello, this is the TechnoDog channel, the channel where I compare smartphones to find out which model is better. Today, I will compare Samsung's new Galaxy A71 with its predecessor, the Samsung Galaxy A70. Links to services where you can find out the cost of these devices will be in the description. In the meantime, I will compare the appearance, screens, cameras, and much more in these smartphones. Well, before I start, click the subscribe button and click on the bell. If you like this video, smash the like button. So let's find out which of the smartphones participating in today's comparison is better. The Samsung Galaxy A71 and the Samsung Galaxy A70 have many differences in appearance, both front and rear. Although they also have common features. For example, both smartphones received a protective glass for the Gorilla Glass 3 screen and a plastic case. The dimensions and weight of the smartphones are almost the same. As for the front side of the Samsung Galaxy A71, the smartphone received a huge screen with narrow frames. There is a fingerprint scanner and a hole in the upper part of the screen in which the front camera is located. This design option for the new smartphone from Samsung was called Infinity O. It looks quite unusual and original, comparing to the background of modern smartphones, where the teardrop-shaped cutout for the front camera is most often used. As for the location of the elements on the case, on the left side of the Galaxy A71, there is a slot for a memory card and two nano-format SIM cards. The volume and power buttons are located on the right side. Below, there are the 3.5mm audio jack, microphone, speaker, and USB-C connector. Another microphone of the Galaxy A71 is located on the upper end. The Samsung Galaxy A70, like its current rival, received a large screen with narrow frames and a built-in fingerprint scanner. But the front camera is located in the usual for most modern smartphones drop-shaped cutout. As for the location of the elements on the case, it's just like the opponents. The volume and power buttons are located on the right side, and the slot for the memory card and two nano SIM cards are on the left side. At the bottom, there is a speaker, a microphone, a USB connector, and a 3.5mm headphone audio output. At the top, there is only an additional microphone. The back of the Samsung Galaxy A71 is made of plastic that simulates glass. A gradient prismatic pattern is applied to the surface of the back side, which shimmers at different angles in the light. Several smartphone colors are available, among which are black, silver, pink, and blue. As for the working elements, the cameras and the flash are placed in a rectangular module on the back of the Galaxy A71, which protrudes slightly above the surface of the smartphone. The Galaxy A71 also has a plastic back with imitation glass, but the color is solid, without a prismatic pattern, available in blue, black, coral, and white versions of the smartphone. The camera block, in contrast to the opponent, is not rectangular, but vertical. It sticks out quite a bit above the surface, so the smartphone stays firm on the table and does not sway. The flash is located under the camera block itself. There are no other work items on the back of the Galaxy A70. The Samsung Galaxy A71 received a screen with a diagonal of 6.7 inches and an aspect ratio of 20:9. It uses a Super AMOLED matrix with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels. Like all Super AMOLED screens, the display of the Galaxy A71 is bright, with excellent viewing angles, deep black and rich color reproduction. In addition, the smartphone screen has excellent anti-glare properties, and information from it is clearly visible in sunny weather. There is support for the always-on display function, reading mode, eye protection, as well as a dark theme. The screen of the Samsung Galaxy A70 is no different in its capabilities and characteristics from those used by its rival. The diagonal is 6.7 inches, the aspect ratio is 20:9, the matrix is Super AMOLED with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels. The Samsung Galaxy A71 received the 10th version of the Android operating system with the latest version of the proprietary One UI 2 shell. The updated shell received not only design changes, but also a number of new useful features. There is a night mode and a dark theme, integrated into most applications. The interface itself has become more intuitive. The hardware and software work so smoothly that users of smartphones on One UI 2 get access to all functions and content faster than before. In addition, the Galaxy A71 has a Game Booster app that optimizes performance and increases the smartphone performance during games. The Samsung Galaxy A70 runs on an older version of Android 9 Pie with a proprietary shell One UI 1. This shell has an attractive and simple design. There is a night mode for more comfortable work in the dark, and always-on option function, gesture control, voice assistant, face unlock, and many other useful functions. Moving on to comparing the cameras, and here the differences are significant. The Samsung Galaxy A71 received the main 64-megapixel module of the main camera, which allows you to take pictures in ultra-high resolution on a smartphone. In addition, the smartphone has a 12-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera with a viewing angle of 123 degrees, a 5-megapixel depth sensor for blurring the background, and a 5-megapixel camera for macro photography. It supports 8 times digital zoom. Daytime shots are not bad, but in low light and at night, the quality drops noticeably. Night mode saves the situation, which reduces the amount of noise and increases detail. It is possible to record a video in 4K resolution. Also, there is stabilization when shooting video in full HD resolution and a time-lapse mode of 960 frames per second. Unlike the rival, the Galaxy A70 got a triple camera on the back. The main module with a resolution of 32 megapixels, so the pictures are not as detailed as on the Galaxy A71. The ultra-wide-angle module even has a viewing angle of 123 degrees but differs in its resolution, 8 megapixels compared to 12 for the Galaxy A71. The depth sensor is the same, at 5 megapixels, but the macro camera in the Galaxy A70 is missing. The quality of daytime shots is good, but with the onset of night it drops noticeably. Artificial intelligence and the story optimization gives the smartphone some advantage. To select the category for shooting and adjust the camera to get the perfect shot. In addition, the smartphone has a defect detection function, which will tell the owner that someone blinked or the photo turned out blurry. As for video recording, like the Galaxy A71, shooting in 4K resolution with a frequency of 30 frames per second is available here, but there is no stabilization. There is a time-lapse function, but unlike the rival, it shoots the Galaxy A70 at a frequency of 240 frames per second. There is a 32-megapixel front camera with a self-focus function, which allows you to control the level of background blur. Pictures on the front camera are bright and detailed with both day and night, which allows you to control the level of background blur. Pictures on the front camera are bright and detailed both day and night, which allows you to control the level of background blur. Pictures on the front camera are bright and detailed both day and night. When comparing the cameras, the Samsung Galaxy A71 has a clear advantage. The Samsung Galaxy A71 is equipped with Qualcomm's 8-core Snapdragon 730 processor. This processor has 2 high-performance Cryo 470 Gold cores operating at a frequency of 2.2 GHz and 6 energy-efficient Cryo 470 Gold cores with a frequency of 1.8 GHz. The RAM of the smartphone can be 6 or 8 GB. There is only one option for internal memory, and it's 128 GB. But as I said earlier, the smartphone has a slot for a memory card. Its maximum amount can be 512 GB. The Samsung Galaxy A70 uses an older 8-core Snapdragon 675 processor. This processor has 2 high-performance Cryo 460 Gold cores operating at 2 GHz and 6 energy-efficient Cryo 460 Silver cores, which have a frequency of 1.7 GHz. In terms of performance, the Galaxy A70 is inferior to its opponent. The Antutu test result for this smartphone is 210,000 points. As for memory, just like its rival, the Galaxy A70 can have 6 or 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of permanent memory. Also, you can install a memory card with a maximum capacity of 512 GB in the smartphone. As for the communication capabilities of the Samsung Galaxy A71 and the Samsung Galaxy A70, there are no differences. Both smartphones support all common types of mobile networks and Wi-Fi standard ACC. They have installed Bluetooth version 5.0 and also have an NFC module. The battery capacity of the Samsung Galaxy A71 is 4500 mAh, which is enough for 2 days of the device in a balanced mode of use. According to the assurances of the developers, the smartphone is able to work up to 24 hours in video viewing mode and more than 40 hours in talk mode. The Galaxy A71 fast charging technology from a 25-watt power adapter is supported. In terms of battery life and speed, the Galaxy A70 is no different from its rival. It has the same 4500 mAh battery and supports fast charging technology from a 25-watt power adapter. I watched a lot of reviews from the owners of the Samsung Galaxy A71 and the Galaxy A70, and now we'll share the most common of them. Let's start with the negatives. The Samsung Galaxy A71. 1. It has a plastic case. 2. It has a slow fingerprint scanner. 3. It has an average photo quality. The Samsung Galaxy A70. 1. The plastic case is scratched quickly. 2. It has a slow fingerprint scanner. 3. The image quality is average. The Samsung Galaxy A71. 1. It has a long battery life. 2. There is an NFC. 3. It has a high performance. 4. It has a large amount of memory. The Samsung Galaxy A70. 1. It has a large and bright screen. 2. It has a high performance. 3. It has a large battery capacity and quick charge. 4. There is an NFC. So to summarize, the Samsung Galaxy A71 is an improved version of the Galaxy A70. It has a more powerful processor, 10M Android, One UI 2 shell, and updated cameras. Therefore, in today's comparison, the new model is the clear winner. Nevertheless, the Samsung Galaxy A70 is also a good smartphone. You can compare the cost of these devices by clicking the links to online stores, which are left in the description under the video. If you like this video, press the like button, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so you'll always be notified when a new video is uploaded. Well, that's all for today. See you next time on the TechnoDog channel.